So today I wanted to talk to you about the gap, the gap between the stimulus and the response. This is something that we talk a lot about in my work as an Alexander Technique teacher, because when you think about the body, when you think about the person, I should say, we have a response to stimulus all the time. And sometimes it's a reaction. So what we want to do is kind of extend the gap between the moment that the stimulus is taking place and the response that you truly want for that stimulus. So what we're really talking about is a way to deal with stress and anxiety. And the one thing that I do believe we have control on is our reactions. And so these reactions that are, trigger happy, like someone yells at you and you yell back, would be a really good example of how we react to stimulus. Or somebody cuts you off in traffic and you yell at them or give them the finger, or this instantaneous like rush of adrenaline and anger and emotion that will come. What if you had a tool to deal with that stress instead of just reacting immediately from that place of ego? And instead, it's like counting to 5. Remember when we were kids and our mother would say, just count to 5 before you get angry. Or count backwards from 5 is another really quick method to be able to have a little bit more control over the circumstance of the stimulus. So the gap is that moment between the stimulus and the response, in which we can come back to ourselves and just not have a reaction, right? Not have anything in that moment, but you just kind of take a breath, go back and feel your body, or feel your feet on the floor, or come into the space and decide for yourself that it isn't worth reacting to, and then see what happens. So today is going to be just a very quick check-in with the body, with yourself, with your psyche, and ask yourself, do I have the wherewithal to pause, to notice myself and my body, especially if I'm getting revved up, if I'm going into what we call fight or flight mode, sometimes freeze mode also, which I've talked about before. But that fight or flight, we don't have to be in fight or flight. We can be very much holistically with our being in space, in time, and really just open that gap. And then see what happens, because it could be something delightful for you. Okay, that's enough for today. Diane saying, have a wonderful day. Take a moment to pause, to breathe, and then choose how you want to respond. It could surprise you. Let me know how you do with this, and even send me a note about it. Diane at healingintoabundance.com. I would love to hear from you. And even more than that, if you're getting a lot out of these sessions and would like to take it to the next level with me as your coach, I would so love to hear from you. And you can also just send me an email, Diane at healingintoabundance.com, and put the word connect in the subject line so that we really can have a connection call. It could be short, it could be long. We could go much more deeply into, your interests and concerns for your health and well-being and your healing into abundance in your life. And or if you just want to work with healing and restoring your own well-being, I'm there for you and I would love to connect. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.